Hello my dear subscribers. Hello my dear subscribers. So I'm rising, I'm Maria the Clairvoyant, and I'm gonna be doing a general reading for the month of January and February for the English readers, for my English people, the people that speak English, not meaning English from England, but English people that speak English. I'm gonna take 5 cards for the month of January, okay, and 5 cards for the month of February. So I'm going to start with the first 5 cards, and then I'm going to mix it again and do the February part, okay? So because it's Capricorns, and I apologize for the inconvenience that I started late, I'm sorry. That's the reason why I'm doing January and February together, so February is not late. I'm going to be using 5 cards for each month, representing each card representing the first a week. And I'm starting with Capricorn, okay? So, and remember, if you would like to have book a reading with me, I won't be doing any readings in January. When I come back in February, you're welcome to book a reading, or you can start booking a reading now to January to February. Okay, Capricorn, this is, I'm using also the Art of Life Tarot deck by Charles Livingston, okay? And this card is gonna be the tarot. I'm gonna clarify with the regular tarot, as you guys can see. Let's see if you guys can see it. And I'm gonna put these cards to the side. And this is for January 2019. Okay, wow. So Capricorn, the foundation of your cards is the Page of Swords. Many of you, what this card represents is learning something, starting to do something. And what the message of this tarot says is, when the student is ready, the master will appear. Buddhist Proverbs. So this is your foundation. So you're starting 2019 wanting to learn something. If this is not you guys going to school, this means that you want to learn something, okay? You might be wanting to go to school. You might be want to learn something about your business that you need to learn. If you are in a job, you may be in a situation with a job. You may be going to a new job and you have to learn something, okay? So this could take 1 month, 2 months. It depends. All jobs depends on how much you need to learn, okay? If this is a relationship part, I'm going to give you all the details that could be around it. If you're in a relationship, or you are going to probably take this relationship and study the situation. Let's say you meet someone now. You're going to try to study the person. You want to know what they like, who they like, how they like things. You're going to be wanting to know more about that person, okay? So this is for those that are going to start a new relationship. And the reason why I say that, and don't mind me that I jump around, is because you get the Lover's card. If this is a relationship that was already established, either married or not married, you guys probably need to learn, change different things about yourselves now. So let's say now you're in the 20 years after a relationship. Now you guys are going to redirect yourself to what the phases of life, all those cycles of life. So to those that are already in a relationship, you guys may want to start recreating yourself with your partner and doing other things. Maybe the children are no longer there. Now your grandchildren are coming in. Okay. You start the first week of January with the 5 of Pentacles. Resolve to be thyself, and know that he who finds himself loses his misery. Sometimes I feel that with the 5 of Pentacles, this is the type of energy that you need to work on yourself. It's work that you need to do. And look, you start with the foundation of study, and maybe you have to study yourself. Maybe you have to work on yourself. there is things that you need to do within yourself. It could be if this was a relationship, I'm gonna give you the tools, whatever it comes to my mind. This scenario, this is your relationship. Maybe you need to work on yourself and understand your goods and your bads. That's how I see it. I don't want to give this card a negativity. It's just working on yourself, working on the things that you would like to accomplish, working on the relationship that you would like to have, allowing yourself to make mistakes and understand that you are a human being and you make mistakes. We make mistakes. We are here to make mistakes, but we are here also to learn from them, not to repeat them. Okay, the next card that you have is the Death. This witches in my ears live, he says, I am coming. So for some of you, okay, because of you working on yourself, you're probably gonna get rid of the old you and you're gonna start a new you in January, which is very common, and I'm sure that I'm gonna see more of this card in January. A lot of people, what they do is they're gonna try to do changes with themselves and see the things that they need not to do for this year, and things that they did last year, they don't want to repeat it. Okay, the next card that you have is the Nine of Cups. This would be next week. A happy life is accordance with its own nature. So some of you probably need to start going with the flow, like they say, you know how the dolphins swim in one direction when they're together. Maybe that's what you need to do. We're going in a direction, okay, either as a human or as an animal, as a bird. So maybe you need to start letting yourself go and go with the flow, go with the nature, go with nature and go with the direction of nature. Don't go against the wind, don't go against the rain. So you need, some of you are going to come out of this scenario maybe in the second week or the third week, depending on how you guys work spiritually, and you're going to start doing things different. You have the next card will be the Seven of Wands. Life is not a matter of holding good cards, but of playing a poor hand well. So to those that play cards, maybe you guys understand more of the meaning of this card. I'm not a player, but for me, that to me is learn how to play. You know, holding on to something or holding on to someone, sometimes it's not good. It's learn to play, learn to see life in a different way. My saying to this card will be, let's say you have lemons. What can you do with lemons to make your life sweeter? I will make lemonade and put sugar in it. Okay, so I will see this card, the Seven of Wands, like go with the flow and see the beauty of your relationship. If I was to put these two cards together, let's say you're looking for a relationship and someone new comes into it, go with the flow of this person. You are not going to get the person just like you. I'm sure that if you were to meet someone like you would be bored or tired, because the last thing you want to do is meet another you, like a twin flame. Those relationships are very hard, and I do not believe in twin flames. Okay, it could happen, but I just feel that 90% of the time, the people that usually get together is the ones that are opposite to each other, because sooner or later, opposites do attract. So here, you're going to go with the flow with this new relationship, and in this one, whoever the person comes along, and if you're the one, let's say you are the bitter person, let's say you're bitter for whatever reason, start changing your life around and go see the good in people, and don't always think that see how I said playing a poor hand well. Like if you have lower cards, play it right, you know, play right. If you're the one that are in pain for whatever reason, understand the other person doesn't have to pay for what happened to you. Just go with the flow and enjoy the time together, okay? And don't put constrictions to yourself. And the last card you get is the Lovers. The heart has reasons. The reasons cannot know. So you may end up falling in love with someone, or you're in love with someone, and the heart knows who you should fall in love with. And sometimes what we do as humans, I always say as humans because it could be aliens too. I do believe in aliens. We believe like we gotta control our heart. When the heart says I'm going this way, it's gonna go that way. And even if your mind you're going against your heart, at the end, because you're using your logic, because you're using your mind, and you're not seeing what you need to see, you may be the one that is gonna be in pain. Because sooner or later, if let's say your heart tells you to love this person and you choose not to, you may end up falling in love with that person, you like it or not, and it's gonna be worse. Because this person, if you fight it, most 90% of the time people will walk away. And when they do walk away and get involved with somebody else, you're gonna be the one hurting, Capricorn. So I'm going to read the next cards, clarify the Five of Pentacles. Look, here you have probably a fire sign that is going to come into your life, or it's already in your life. See how you had the Death and then you had the 0? This is you starting new, changing your life in the way that you would like to change it, leaving behind things that no longer serve you. And now you're deciding, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to start from 0. Whatever situation you're in, this could be representing your job. This could be representing your relationship. This could be representing your family. It's all kinds of people that might be in this situation. Okay. The next card that we have is the 3 of Wands. And see how you have the 9 of Cups. Here you are probably going to make a decision. This is you waiting for someone or someone waiting for you. And see how this one is showing you standing and waiting, and this person is moving, coming. If you're a man or a woman, you can reverse this. You are waiting for someone or someone is waiting for you. This person is coming. This person is in your path. And this is what it says here. The heart has reason. The reasons cannot know. So, you might be waiting for that person, or you may need to go to that person that it's already on the other side. Okay, if that person hasn't come to you, Capricorn, this is you, or this is you either or, because this is a general reading, it's hard to detect or to see which is which. You may have to go to someone. Okay, this could be your children. 3s for me can represent children. You have 3 kids, and maybe one is close to you, maybe they're not, or maybe you need to come to see these children. Okay, the next card that comes out is the Ace of Pentacles, meaning that you're going to have a new beginning. See how beautiful the Ace of Pentacles is? You're going to have a new beginning, a material new beginning. Some of you could be moving to a new house too. You have the you have these cards that might represent you guys moving to a new house. You might be relocating, you might be selling, and probably moving a smaller house. If you're in the age of like the 60s, and you already feel like the house is too big for you, you might be going to a smaller apartment. And if you're in a younger era, like between, let's say, 35, average age group, people buying a house is 30 to like 40, let's say, for sake, you might be moving into a new house. There might be some kind of relocation going on. Okay, and if it's a job situation, some job can come to you and you're moving to this job, and now you have new friends in this new job, and this is a new beginning for you, and probably this job is going to pay you a little bit more. Let's see what it says. The Lovers. Look, you get the Lovers twice. This is a confirmation that some of you that were not in a relationship could be meeting someone in January, February. Okay, it could be in January, February, doesn't matter. Others, you might are gonna do a reconciliation with your partner. Okay, if you guys were separated, you're either gonna reconcile with this person if you're not in the single bracket that someone is coming to you, or it could be that those that were either separated or those that are married are gonna rekindle the relationship. Sometimes it dries out for whatever reason, things get cold, and now you're gonna be more romantic this year than you were last year. Maybe all the worries got you behind, and now this year you say, no, I'm gonna give my husband, my wife, the love that he or she deserves. I've been putting too much time on my work, I've been putting too much time on my kids, I've been putting too much time on my parents, and a lot of you are gonna be in the lover situation. And look how beautiful you guys are. You have the Two of Cups, so definitely it's gonna be a good relationship going, that's gonna start, and it's gonna be like you guys dating and doing all kinds of things. The next card that I'm going to take for you, I want to take a crystal for the month of January. I want to see which crystal is going to be the one that you're going to need for January. A protection stone for you guys. Okay, Capricorn. A protection stone for you. And this is going to be for your health situation. Okay. Let's see what your health situation is for the month of January 2018. What stone do you have? You have apatite. Hold on. So Capricorn, the card that you have is apatite, and this is a multidimensional variation card, and this is a healing card. So this is for your healing part, and the card is acceptance. Apatite works at the interface between conscious matter to let go of what is outworn in your life. And remember, this is also the same thing as this. These three cards representing these two major arcana representing letting go and getting rid of something that no longer serve you. This card is telling you self-understanding, clear away confusion or guilt. Accept the truth about yourself. You are a complex being with credits and deficits. Recognize this without judgment. Move away from aloofness or social alienations and show others who you truly are. Use your perspicacity. You have much to offer by the way of service as you access insights for the collective good. The divination of this card is be inspired. Discern truth within. Recognize what is real in your world and restructure your health reality. Don't be deceived by false fronts. See what's beneath. Develop your metaphysical perception. Things improve steadily. Understand that circumstances are merely learning opportunities. It is time to be of service to others. Teach what you know. The healing inside is your intuition knows what's best for you. The frequency is high. The chakra is the third eye base. The timing is for Gemini. The soul path is discerning the truth within. So remember, you might be in a relation with a Gemini too. This is a Gemini card, okay? Or you might be meeting someone that might be a Gemini. So remember that too. Whoever is reading for Capricorn, and it's very common for a Gemini to be part of your path. For the abundance card, I'm going to use the Gypsy Oracle cards and see what the Gypsy Oracle cards tell me for the abundance for Capricorn for the month of January 2019. January 2019. And journey. And look at this. These two cards represents the same thing. For me, I feel that some of you are going to be either relocating, and in this relocation, you're probably going to get a new job, or you already got the new job and you guys are moving towards. And just go, if you already have the job, go with the flow. Don't rush yourself to the job situation that you're getting. Learn as much as you need to learn. Don't rush it, okay? So, and the most important message in this reading, what's the most important message for Capricorn, or the main thing that they need to do or follow? What's the GPS card for this month? I'm using the Don Miguel Ruiz, the 4 agreements, and let's see what card comes out. It said, don't take anything personally. Relinquish self-importance. Personal importance, or taking things personally, is the maximum expression of selfishness, because we make the assumptions that everything is about me. And that happens in conversations that sometimes we do have with other people. What happens is that we tend to be upset, about what happens when other people expresses themselves. And there are times that we take things personally. Right here is telling you personal importance, or taking things personally, is the maximum expression of selfishness, because we make the assumptions that everything is about me. So don't think that everything is about you. Don't take anything personal. Sometimes people just say things, and if they are actually saying things and they're referring to you, ignore it. The most important thing about life is ignore certain behaviors from people, certain words, and certain actions. So with that said, my dear Capricorn, happy Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. I'm sorry, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy birthday. I know some of you are still celebrating your birthday, and I apologize for doing this video a little bit late. Okay, love and light, and I see you in the next video.